Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Obscuriangel BD, and for today what we have here is Halo Wars. So Halo Wars was developed by the Assembly Studios and it's using what I believe to be the Game Genie engine. So as you can see, I'm playing the game completely maxed out at 1080p. Okay, just going to make sure this is enabled. I guess I would need to restart the game for this to apply, but since it didn't give me any warning, I believe it's only related to the textures and shadows, I mean. So, what is Assembly Studios? Assembly Studios is the developers that was behind the mythic Age of Empires series. Age of Empires 1, Age of Empires 2, maybe Age of Empires 3, I'm not really sure if they were behind that game. Age of Mythology were all games developed by Assembly Studios, so great developer. Game Genie is that engine by the time, it is what it calls, and there is rumors and some websites point that this game, Halo Wars, uses a modified version of Game Genie to power up this game. So it's the only information I have about the engine, so I believe that it might actually be true. It's Game Genie evolved. And it actually runs great. As you can see, I'm running, yes, with VSync because it makes the video a little bit more smoother. But if you want the results without recording, you can find them on the description of the video. The average is very high with it, but even with VSync and locked at 60 FPS, I get 60 FPS most of the time. A little bit more forward on this mission, there will be a lot of action going on, particles, shots, explosions, and yes, there is one sequence there where the frame rate dropped a little bit, but apart from that and without recording, the game was completely stable at 60 FPS. If you are not using VSync, obviously will be well ahead the 60 FPS. So, Halo Wars was not only released by now. The game was released for the Xbox 360 in 2009 initially, but only now they decided to port the game to the PC and to the Xbox One. So yes, the game is available on Windows Store and it's actually available on Steam too. Obviously there is this problem again going on, so if you have a friend that actually had brought this game on the Windows Store and you did buy the game on Steam, you can't play against or cooperative, whatever the modes that you have. You can play against each other. You can't, because Windows Store and Steam can't cross-play between the two of them. It's like they are two different platforms. So wherever the shop you are going to buy the game, just think before, okay? Because Windows Store have much less users and only runs on Windows 10, and there is a lot of problems with third-party software going on. Yes, a lot of them has been solved already, but still Windows Store is in disadvantage against Steam, so just make sure to know what shop you are going to buy before, think about it before really buying it. So yes, I do recommend the Steam version, obviously. So with that, this concludes my talk for now about Halo Wars. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Again, if you want the results without recording, it's on the description or by the end of it. Okay. Or by the end of the video, I mean. Thanks a lot for watching. Do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Moving out. Got it. Let's move. Moving out. Let's roll. This is Tango 3-3. We're under heavy fire. On the target. That turret is chewing us up. Don't worry. Cavalry's here. Follow us, Marines. We'll get you through.
All units.
Let's ride.
Well, look at that. They're trying to keep us out of our own base.
Got it. I'll get them. Warthogs can't get through, but foot soldiers can. Get this thing down and we'll come a-running. Target the power source. We're going. We'll get up. That thing is too strong. Use grenades. Barriers down. Let's do this, gentlemen. Open fire. You bet.
Keep your eyes open.
Air support en route, Sarge. They'll take out the armor. The rest is yours.
Knock them down. I'm on. Bombs away. Short sword inbound. On the target. Going in. I'm going. I'll get them. I'll do it. You bet. I'll get them. Attacking. Let's get it. Let's go. Ramming. Got it. Let's get it. Knock them down. Rolling out. I'm going. Attacking. Running them over. Knock them down. Let's hit them. Let's go. I'll get them. Let's hit them. Ugh, we got grunt bits all in the grill.
We'll take care of it, no problem.
I'll get them. Let's move. Well, now that was the most fun I've had all week.
Well, boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. So yes, without VSync and without recording, I got an average of 94 frames per second and a minimum of 50 and with a maximum of 121. So the 50 frames per second was just a little bit more forward on the battle when there was that airstrike destroying that vehicle. The frame rate really dropped in there and it was GPU fault. The GPU was completely on its maximum, so if you want to avoid those drops to happen, you just need like to reduce a little bit of multi-sampling. Anyway, it was just 3% of the time, okay? So about other stuff, the game used 2 GB of VRAM, which was a lot if you use the textures on maximum. If you decided to reduce the texture size, it will fit in 1 GB cards, okay, so it's fine if you have the HD 7850 1 GB version. The game used 3.1 GB of RAM, so if you have 4 GB of RAM on your computer, you won't be having any problem with this game regarding the RAM consumption. CPU usage was between the 40s to 60%, and my GPU usage was between the 80s and 99%, so which means that there was a slight bottleneck sometimes. I'm not really sure who is the fault of this. It might be VRAM, it might be the fact that this game might just use only 2 cores, who knows. The game was released in 2009, so it's completely possible. Anyway, that's all that I want to talk about the performance of Halo Wars. Completely playable, above 60 FPS most of the time, with ridiculous high settings, maximum to be honest. So that's pretty much it. If you want to buy the game, I will leave a link for Steam, and if you want to buy on Kinguin, I left the link there. And actually, if you want to buy through Kinguin, just follow the link on the description, because you will be supporting this channel, obviously, only if you want. So thank you a lot for watching. That we hope to see you soon. Goodbye.